And at least this is something. I am not stuck, only with a dumb grin. But my girl says it's a nice setup. At least this is something. I am not stuck. I got you dancing, yeah. My girl says it's a nice setup. I guess I'm okay with you seeing me like that. I have to act stupid, cause you're greedy with your laugh. Sometimes I feel like you're staring at a map, missing out on the birds and the nature and shit. Ain't that something? Yeah, don't get stuck, only with a dumb grin. And my girl says it's a nice setup. At least this is something. Yeah, I'm not stuck. I got you dancing. My girl says it's a nice setup. This is something. Yeah, don't get stuck, only with a dumb grin. And your girl says it's a nice setup.
Hey guys, so we wanted to make a music video today, but instead we spontaneously decided to spend all of our budget on donuts.
This is a song for those who wait, for those who can celebrate, for those who always know the way, for those who would never say. I make you feel bad cause it's full moon, I make you feel bad cause I hate myself. It's for those who call you on your phone and know what to say without any help. And I guess it goes somewhat like this. Are you sure you will love me in the middle of the night? When the darkness that's living outside makes its way in my mind. Are you gonna tell me that I'm gonna be okay? Cause I'm not one of those who wait, and I cannot celebrate. And I always forget the way because of a musician's brain. Yeah, take a look at the PET scan. See my hippocampus, it is shaped like a 2012 10 drum set, and that's where lives my pain. Are you sure you will love me in the middle of the night? When the darkness that's living outside makes its way in my mind. Are you gonna tell me that I'm gonna be okay? Are you gonna tell me no when I need to be told? And are you sure you love me in the middle of the night? When the darkness And I start to clap, cause I'm feeling good. My room is empty.
Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. So, I have not much to say today. I can share some experiences with you that I was out and about, and I made a video and I put some videos out there. And I was with my friend Bernie, and we met. The thing is that Bernie, we have a little bit of drama story. Bernie has a lover, and I met his lover today, and the lover doesn't like the wife. It was very complicated. Let's put it like that. I had a good time. But this is drama that I do not need. I honestly, personally, do not need this drama. This is for sure. This is for sure. Did I meet some interesting people and did I have a good time along the way? Yes, for sure, for sure. You can see them in a good mood. Otherwise, you would not see my good mood if I did not have a good time. It was a good day. It was a good day. Tomorrow, next day, also will be good. Weekend will be good. But today, I'm very pleased about today. Bernie, he's just insane. Craziness, craziness. I'm telling you, people. Craziness is terrible. Random Fish, I'm so glad to see you. Gloria. Pierre. I don't have much I just want to hang out a little bit, to have some fun. But I don't have a lot to show to prepare, that I can entice you and say, hey, Craig, also my true friend. But a few things I did pick up on. Not just, I don't want to talk about my life. I could tell you some much more interesting things about my life. How somebody called me to the bathroom. And I'm like, why are you coming to the bathroom? Do I know you? Because things I forgot, wet brain. So when somebody makes you that wink, let's go to the bathroom, I know it's a sign, I got to talk to you privately. So I follow the code, And I'm like, hello, I put up my hand. I'm Melissa. Do we know each other? The guy's like, no, we don't know each other. I'm like, why the fuck did you come into the bathroom if I don't know you? And I walked out. These people are crazy, guys. These people are crazy. Idiots. But I had a good time. Why did you bring the light to you? No, I brought this. I brought this with me. And keep in mind that I had problems with my luggage because I was overweight and I had to throw away shit. And I had to throw away 5 kilos. But I did not throw away this light. No. I took it with me. Nice. We like this light. That's why I'm using it. Otherwise, it would be a pity. Why did I take it with me? Okay. Make something. Let's get into something funny. Random Fish, I'm glad that you're here because smart people are here, because I don't want to entertain too much the chat and everything. Because anyways, I'm tired as well. Random Fish, I had so much success, not success. That's not the right word. Success is overrated, but I have so much progress with my work, efforts, and all that. I'm so proud of myself. And every day, I think to myself, I'm so glad to be home, and I'm so glad, to do things in my home country and to prove and to make my dad proud. My father is long gone, not so long gone, but he's gone. And I have to make my dad proud. And then I have to prove myself to you motherfuckers on YouTube, not you Random Fish, not the people that love me. All the 90% of the people that hate me, I have to prove myself to them and to show them so that they have diarrhea for a long time out of frustration. Their hate on me was unnecessary. I was always a friend, and I'm always a friend to everybody. I've never been hateful to anyone like in a bad way, I believe. But let's move on. Let's not talk too much about me. I'm already boring myself now. It's, really, it is what it is. I want to talk about Monty now, what he was talking about today. But actually, first, I want to cover myself because I'm not feeling comfortable to always be, like with my face. I don't like it. Honestly, I don't think that anybody likes it. I can show myself later, but like this to always. Nobody likes it. You like my face? Like, I put one in the chat if you say no, we want to see your face. There's nobody. There's like nobody that wants to see me voluntarily. Unless it's sexual, but it's not sexual here. Sexual people like me to have sexy time with me, but because I'm interested in that perspective. But I'm interested in other perspectives also, but nobody wants to see those perspectives. They only want to see the sexual one. Let's not continue. I'm already getting bored of myself once again. Okay. So here. We can listen to a little bit of his introduction. I like this one.
Yo. Okay, my bad. I kind of took my computer apart. Well, not like apart in that sense, but I unplugged
Okay,
some
Rana,
stuff
please.
and I forgot to plug in my phone right because it wasn't on my
It's
list.
nice that you want
Is there
to
PG
see me,
news?
but not a lot of people. I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not entertaining. Not a lot of people, anyways, like me. It's enough. They don't want to see me. Let's put it like that.
Yes, there is. There is PG news.
PG News.
There is
PG News, everybody. Please take a moment for my friend Purple Glitter. This is more interest for you, Purple Glitter. I love you. Breezy, don't be jealous. Okay, thank you very much.
a subpoena that I'm seeing to a DH. So we got to figure out who the hell this DH is. Am I going to be subpoenaed? I don't know. Do I care? Yeah. Do I care in like, I'm scared? No. Do I care as in, I think we need to put this to rest because there's a lot of pieces of shit that have been fucking around and they're going to find out. So there's a ton of people like Jessica Messica that have had their fair share of like mean girl shit. And if the prosecuting attorney is subpoenaing people, I honestly would not be surprised if I am subpoenaed, but I'm actually not sure how it works because if I'm using logic, I'm currently in a sovereign country. Like even though there are certain rules and laws and treaties which are in common, I'm in a sovereign country. Can they truly subpoena me to leave my country and go somewhere else? I don't think so. I gotta look it up though. I'm just using logic here because if people in girl world actually use their fucking brains, we wouldn't be here right now.
Brains.
If people could see
Use
through a
your
lot of
brains.
people's bullshit, we wouldn't be here right now. Okay, subpoena served on DH. Ooh. Is it really her lawyer? Let me look this up because I didn't actually match that. But if it is, good catch. Like, why would there be a subpoena on this lawyer? Let me look this up. Let me look up at the farms and see what the lawyer's name was. Okay, so we got Judge Casper is still presiding on the case. No, the lawyer is called Mr. Lawright, John Lawright. So I actually don't know who DH is. So subpoena served on DH. I have no idea who DH is. If you can tell me who the hell DH is, then I will tell you. But DH seems to be a very prominent person. If I get any mail, I guess everybody should know what my address is since it's out there. Since Purple Glitter has put it out there, it's literally on the farms. If I get mail, I will tell you guys that I am requested to be in Missouri for this court case. Other than that, If I get it, I get it. When I get it, I'll tell you I got it, but I won't tell you what the exact details of what I'm gonna be testifying is. You guys can find that in public record whenever it's available. I won't mess with this case by outing details that I shouldn't out unless I am able to do so. And if I feel that it would in somehow illegitimize the case, then I won't share it online, because I really do think this is very important, because Emily has been just messing with multiple guys' lives. And I think I've been screaming about this since 2022, that this person has been harassing and stalking me. And I've been saying it over and over and over again. And then she has been doing this to multiple people, because one person that is extremely intelligent brought it up. Like, if she's doing this to you and she knows that unless you say she's doing it to you, no one will know or be the wiser, then how much people do you think she's doing it to, that she's doing it to offline? Or you literally just don't know?
Monty, I'm not a professional in English, but you don't say how much people, you say how many people. How much people is not the right way to phrase it. I'm not picking on you, I'm just pointing it out. Everybody picks on me, so when I see some grammatical error, I am allowed to also say something. When everybody fucking picks on my fucking asshole. It's how many people, not how much people.
Know about. Okay. The lawyer, she was supposed. Oh yeah, you're right. It is Doug. You're right, subpoena. So Doug has to come up and testify about all this shit. You're right. Okay, Queen, you guys. Wow, why did I miss that? Not okay. Yes. So it seems that DH is Doug. All right. Someone sent PG an email pretending to be Doug Hansen, and they spelled his name wrong twice, but signed the email with his name when they sent it. That's my guess. Okay. We shall see what happens with that. We got Nal here in the chat. How come you've been frequenting this now? I'm kind of surprised that you're here. Are you just interested to see?
Look at this. Check it out, guys. This is hot potato news. Now also copyright struck me. What is going on with Now is she's not stupid. I always told you guys that she's not a stupid person. Otherwise, I would not have talked to her and be her friend. We talk privately and she's all right. She's just fucked up and crazy like me. But she's not dumb. Right now she's bored. She knows she's not going to be able to make more content on she milked out all the content possible out of Queen Cobra, King Cobra, whatever. And now this is why she's interested. She's looking back into other things. And why she struck me. It's very, for me, not hard to understand. Not at all.
The shit show. Speaking of which, speaking of the shit show, the Copyright Claims Board. Like, nice, have they sent you anything yet? Because in fact, I'm thinking of going in front of the Copyright Claims Board. I'm thinking of filing against Jessica Messica in about 2 to 3 weeks if I get things wrapped up here, because I gotta.
What is wrong with you, Monty? Can you just not leave Jessica Messica alone already? Like, I get it with the other people. What? Just leave Jessica Messica. Just leave her alone. She's not okay. You guys argued and you beat each other a little bit, like poked at one another. Okay, yeah, but just move on. Just move on. Leave Jessica Messica alone. Just leave her alone. Come on, she's not anymore doing shitty shit. It's like Foodie Beauty. It's exactly the same, Monty. It's the same like with Foodie. Foodie Beauty was an asshole and an asshole before, but now she's not. So there's no point to pick on Foodie Beauty. Same with Jessica Messica. It's the same for me. And you try to prove me wrong and say, well, you're not really right about that. I think I'm kind of right, and just let it go, let it go, like the snowflake, the Disney song.
A file against Buddha Bitch's cough lawyer, which isn't really her lawyer, and she really screwed up at that because that's fraud. So I got to get that cleared first. I got some other matters I got to get cleared, and then after that I got to go to the Copyright Claims Board, because my claim would be strong, because she did take my music without my permission or right, which, I mean, music is a completely different thing, right?
No, so I'm going to be very upset with you about this music stuff, because actually, back in the days, Monty, I was not a fan of you. And I was actually upset with Jessica Messica that she was playing your music so much. You know why? Because I was sure that she's going to make you famous. And I was telling her, I even have like the screenshot where I wrote her, I'm like, you are aware that what you're doing, you're just making him more famous, right? Like, and if he's going to become a pop star, superstar, that it's all on you. And this is the truth. This is the truth. No shit.
my claim with the Copyright Claims Board would actually be very, very strong. Yeah, I guess so. UWU girl. What do you miss? You miss nothing, Eggy. Okay, so you're just interested in what's going on. Heck no, they haven't. She was grifting for money as per usual. Okay. So we got slow as hell if you think they put the initials of the subpoena person in the public document. Well, it's right, literally right there. So I don't know, like, where are you getting at? We can literally see on CaseNet that this is happening. So, like, what are you getting at? All right, you know what? Let me look this up and independently verify this. I also wanted to take a look at this. Jessica Messica has been making her rounds on a whole lot of places. And Jesus, I wanna go over this whole Jessica Messica thing on the fresh garbage. And another thing I want to do is, oh my God, yeah, let's just do this. So Jessica Messica was on fresh garbage 6 days ago.
Jessica Messica. I like it that people still call her by her artist name. She is Jessica, real name, and Messica, artist. It bothers me that Garlic Bread and Bridge call your mama by his real name. It's really not. It's really unpleasant. I really don't like it. It's not like I don't like the real name of your mama. Don't get it wrong. But it's not. Like it's not cool. It's really not cool. It's not right.
And I also got to go over tonight the other stuff. So let's play some of this. We're gonna watch it, and I give my 2 cents. Other people. Okay, here we go. We're gonna play it right now, and I'll give my 2 cents, and we'll talk about this. You think they would say served on in reference to a person?
Wait.
Okay, you know what?
To break.
Let me do my due diligence. I'm gonna go on CaseNet.
This is the case. I'll break it. I was like, what are you doing? I know what I'm doing. This is a short video. I want to include different shit, guys. I don't want to only be about, I don't want to be boring. I don't like to be boring. I try to be entertaining. Give me some credit, guys. This is a short video. Let's check out. Mariam, the foodie beauty from Australia, living in Egypt. 123 views in 3 hours. Not bad. Give her a like as well. Hi, besties. Mariam. She is smoking a cigarette in the car. Also breaking the rules. Let's check it out.
You want a cigarette? We're sitting here waiting for a crepe. It's beef. Well, say hi. Cigarette's fine, Tamam.
Hi, besties. How are you? Hi.
This will be demonetized, but I just wanted to say hi, besties.
I agree with
smoking
you.
less cigarettes than usual,
Nishi.
and I'm attempting to quit smoking.
I don't mind to call food beauty Chantal. This is the thing. If I call her Chantal, I never call her Chantal because I never met her in the real life. But if I call her by the name Chantal, I'd make fun of it and I'd do the Kaya. Remember Chantal? Kaya Simons. Chantal. And it makes her laugh. And the point is that I don't know, I don't mind to call her Chantal, but I don't want to because I know her from YouTube. I want to know her and respect her as an artist. I don't want to try to force myself personally on her. I'm sure that if I would call her Chantal, she doesn't mind. But Foodie Beauty, this is how I know her and this is how I want to keep it. I want to give her the privilege. Not privilege, that's the wrong word. I want to give her the credit to be respected as an artist and as an entertainer by calling her by her entertainment name, like Marilyn Monroe. If I would be Marilyn Monroe's friend, I'm sure that Marilyn Monroe would say, yeah, you can call me Norma Jean. I don't mind Bali or Melissa. You know what I mean? Call me Norma Jean. But I will always call Marilyn Monroe. And you also will do the same. You would never call her Norma Jean.
I failed a couple of times, and rather than stopping cold turkey, I've decided to reduce my smoking. I know there's a lot of people out there that would never stop smoking, ever. And that's fine. You do you. It's all good. But I really, really want to quit, and I'm struggling with it big time. It's very difficult. Cigarettes in Egypt are like very inexpensive and available compared to Australia. So the temptation is, you know, a cheap packet of cigarettes is $1.50 Australian. So
I can relate and understand her 100%.
of course there's variability, but I mean, even if you get the
Me
expensive
also.
ones, how much are they? $3 a packet?
I was a chain smoker most of my life. Now not anymore. But when I was in Australia, man, smoking cigarettes is so expensive there. So of course cigarettes is also an addiction. Cigarettes is also an addiction. It's also like a drug. Nicotine is also a drug addiction. So she goes to Egypt and she finds, like me in Bali, Indonesia. Also for me, there was a packet of cigarettes, what, $1.10, and like, let's say 90 euro cents. And here in Europe, I pay 7 euros. It's a huge motherfucking difference. It is what it is. It's fucked up.
I gave up smoking for, I don't know, 21, 22 years, something like that. And then when I came to Egypt, I started smoking again. Big mistake, huge. Now I'm addicted. I love smoking cigarettes.
I will tell you also,
The
in the USA,
penalties on your health might
in the
be
USA, I
enough
could
to make you
buy
want to quit.
in the tobacco shop or wherever me and Steve went, wherever he took me to buy the tobacco, I could buy nice big bags of tobacco for rolling my joints, not for smoking cigarettes. If I want to smoke some tobacco and smoke a cigarette for coffee or when I'm out, then I smoke a normal cigarette, I don't roll it. But for mixing all that stuff and for rolling, I use that tobacco from America. And there were so many brands, Gambler. I remember that was my brand, Gambler. You can Google it, Gambler USA Ohio, and you'll find what I was smoking. Cheap as fuck. I would buy like one bag. It was huge. It was like not even $20. It was $18, and that would last me like for 2-3 months. I'm not joking, guys. 2-3 months that bag would last me. In Europe, this doesn't exist because, of course, it would damage the whole market price of the tobacco and all this industry. And I'm not sure how it's working in America. It's allowed, but here not. Here, I get rolling tobacco, but it's the same price and the same amount as a packet of cigarettes, not more. It is what it is, guys. I'm just sharing from you experiences from living in other places. You find rolling tobacco here too, but very fine and very elegant, and just like a packet of cigarettes, there's not much big difference. Whilst in America, you can find rolling tobacco, cheap one, boom, Gambler. That's all I gotta say about that one. Just Google it and you know what I mean. Really,
Obviously.
that way.
Well, you like smoking, no? Well, Aberdan quit. No. Well, never quit smoking. He's told me. Look at his face. He's like, never. Why?
Why never, baby?
No. Finish is in Aberdan cigarette. Oh, look at his face.
Why never cigarette?
Never.
Why more cigarette? Sure.
Never finished.
No, never.
When I was in Australia,
Well,
I said to him,
cigarettes. Oh, I know now.
I said to him, "Oh, I can't marry someone I can't watch man who smokes cigarettes." And he say, "Oh, I'll quit."
Yeah, but you do have to ask yourself.
No. He just say that so that I come to Egypt.
You don't have to ask yourself.
Now I'm hooked. I'm hooked on the cigarettes.
How it's possible, like why is it possible to sell this there and not here?
And obviously, it's Whale's choice if he wants to continue, which he does, and that's fine. You can't make your partner.
By the way, guys,
want what you want.
My husband and me in Ohio, we have a new neighbor. The neighbor is just released from prison. It's not a meth head. He just killed some. He's a criminal, but this is in Ohio, it's normal. I'm not even going to be shocked about it. If you want to know more information, we have the name of the person Steve researched. I can show you who this person is living next to us in Ohio. If you're curious about some true crime, like bridge, or something, tell me. I can show you the crimes. Yeah, this is Ohio. This is nothing abnormal. This is the normal life.
And so if he wants to smoke, he can smoke. But I'm going to quit. It's just like a process. I know this video will be completely demonetized. For the ladies.
Crazy.
Women here are so beautiful. I'm not saying that in a jealous way, but like women here are really, really pretty. I think like
I feel bad no woman says that. I'll write her what she needs to hear. You are very pretty too. She's not ugly. Be nice. It's gonna come back to you.
I don't know what it is. Like women here, they have like an energy that's different. Again, I'm not jealous, but I feel like it's something that I lack. They have a complete femininity. Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck in my masculine, but women here are like ultra feminine. It's a cultural thing.
This finish what?
This finish?
Well, this is just
What? This shay? I finished the shay. This shay, no? This shay. We took shay in the car. No.
Finish shy.
So getting back to the topic, women here have like this aura, this energy. They
I'm
are
the
just
first
like
comment.
so
I know because I'm a very
feminine.
loyal fan. I know I'm the first comment, and I'm
Like,
a lot of the
extremely.
time of the first comment.
They're like
in any place.
submissive, beautiful.
Because I give
calm,
credit and I
quiet.
understand
Sometimes they're
how
loud, but-
important it is to have the commentary.
Somehow they make it feminine. If I'm loud, I don't feel like I'm feminine. I feel like I'm just out into my masculine. You know what I'm saying? I need the black cat energy. What you looking for, baby? That's what I was going to say. Maybe, but only the owie chipsy, like the hamburger chipsy or the sticks. You understand? Higher, this good. Oh, higher. Fifth with higher.
Comments have algorithm, yeah.
My man, he brings me spicy chips.
Spicy chips. I like that she's smoking.
I'm going to miss smoking so much,
Why?
but the health benefits are going to be worth quitting, especially with
I'm gonna write
trying to
an
work
email.
out and lose weight. Although
Everybody's like, stop it.
smoking helps you lose weight in a way that
I'm
if
never
you're
gonna
hungry,
stop. I'm never gonna give you up, and I'm never gonna stop. I have to write her an email to tell her that I also was smoking 2 packs a day, and I feel better not smoking so much. It's not good for the health, you know it, and you can stop it. Reduce, enjoy, but reduce.
when you have a smoke, you're not hungry anymore. So I'm kind of like, what's gonna happen when I feel like a cigarette? Am I
Oh
gonna
my
eat?
god, I will
Maybe
tell
I'll
you
eat a
guys
cucumber
something.
or a tomato. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you guys something. Hey, Fishy, are you here? I'm so upset. I want to cry and I want to just hit my head against the wall. Because I was out with Bernie, and we're not, and Bernie's like, let's eat something. I'm like, okay, we can eat something. You have a snack. And he went to get a sausage, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to get a sausage because I anyways eat sausages at home. That's kind of what I make at home for myself. And you know what I did? I went to a China place, to a China stand place, and I got spring rolls, small spring rolls. And there was nothing inside, guys. It was just fucking dough, just fatty, greasy dough. And I was so fucking upset, guys. I didn't even eat, I ate half of it because I didn't want to, be more upset that I wasted the money. I ate half of it, and I'm like, fuck. There was nothing inside. I wanted to even say to them, but I'm like, there's no point. I'm like, don't be a Karen. There's no point. There's no point for you to be a Karen. Just, that the next time to never order this again, never eat here, and finish. And that's how I dealt with it. But what a disappointment. And Bernie had this nice sausage, and whatever. And then me with my shitty asshole spring rolls. I hated it. I hated myself. I wanted to punch myself in the face. And I want to throw those spring rolls, everywhere. But not in my mouth.
If I feel like a cigarette, oh, shukran.
And
Somebody
this
just handed me a bag. I guess
spring
it's
rolls,
my
it's
grape.
clickbait. No, but how can you do that?
Oh my
How can you
God.
do that?
It's
Random
weird filming in
clickbait?
public because people think you're filming them, but
I
I'm
even
just
want
filming
to
myself.
this is the
I-
thing, you know how I am. I even because I have my restaurant. It's not like I'm not a crazy person. I can tell them, hey, I had a restaurant and I still have it, but it's not working. From a restaurant owner to another one, from gourmet, for cuisine or whatever, gastronomy to another gastronomy. How can you not be ashamed to sell this? You're not selling a spring roll. This is not a spring roll. This is just dough fried in oil. There's nothing inside that is springish. There's nothing inside that is springish. There's nothing inside. Leave alone that you don't put some chicken meat. Fuck the meat. But you can put at least some fucking cabbage and some fucking carrot, like it's meant to be. At least some veggies, something you gotta put inside that spring roll, you fucker. Man, but whatever. I cannot argue anymore with people. It just pisses me off. I'm getting annoyed now.
look like a
already.
megalomaniac.
I'm getting annoyed now because I know that I'm right.
Oh, that's really hot in my lap.
You couldn't see
Yep, smells
any
like
cheese.
beef.
No, it was already prepared. You cannot see how they make it.
Let's see. Yeah, it's beef crepe.
I'm so annoyed now. I'm
Crepes
so
here are
annoyed
like,
about
if
it.
you've seen previous videos, it's like a wrap sandwich made out of cloves or flatbread,
Go there
and
and
it
complain.
has like 10 million sauces, spices, and either chicken or beef. And I chose beef because I feel like I'm a bit low in iron. So anyway, I'm gonna end the video now. And oh, here's Wow with Gypsy. Gypsy what? Gypsy what? What is Gypsy? Oh, he got my favorite sticks. Hamburger.
Finish?
Say
What?
bye, besties. Say how big, besties. How big? Oh, how big?
My lovely people, do you see what she's doing? She's just living a normal life. She does not have a lot of content herself, just a simple life. And she's trying to make some kind of content through controversy. Clickbait, controversy, like shock content. So everybody was saying, how are you smoking in the car? Because people don't like seeing it. Me also, I'm disturbed nowadays, and I'm hypocrite. I agree, because I thought it was sexy before to smoke in the car. It is what it is, guys. I also grew old. Fuck, man. But at least I can admit to it. Yeah, before I thought it was sexy back in the early 2000s, millennium. Now I think it's disgusting, uncool, and dirty and stinky. I find myself uncool a little bit. I'm not going to say anything else. I do find myself a little bit uncool, but realistic. And I gotta live my age, even if it's uncool. Even if living my age makes me uncool, I gotta suck it up. I gotta live my age. I cannot pretend to be an age that I'm not. That's being delusional. It's like being my ex-boyfriend, Steve number one. He's still living like he's 25 years old. It is what it is. I'm not joking.
How big are we? This crepe place is so delicious. Oh my god! World's crazy driver. Okay, bye, besties. Love you. Bye.
We had fun with her. Thank you, Mariam. We appreciate. Okay, next. To Angelo, I say hello. Angelo, I say hello to you. I hope you're doing well. Let's check the next thing. Let's go back to MOnty. I'm sorry that I interrupted. I want to always make it diverse, guys. I don't want to get stuck on one thing and get tied up and too infiltrated and too obsessive. No, that's not the point. We're here to talk about shit. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. That's some entertainment business. I'm not a news channel. Anybody's like, shut the fuck up, you're not any kind of channel. Well, you're watching. The 4 people watching are still the 4 people watching.
And see, didn't I go on CaseNet though? You see, people shouldn't actually speak before they actually know what they're talking about. All right, let me go to
Look,
this. This is
the real Ariel G? No, it's not, because it's using this picture of the real one, so it's not the real. It's the stock. I wonder, what are you doing? Hey, mermaid. Yeah. Let's make the mermaid sounds in the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Come on, mermaid. What are you doing? I have not heard from you, seen you. Please give a sign of life. Pink dinosaur. Pink dinosaur.
is 15th of May, this case, docket entries. Yes, it's correct. What they posted on the farms is actually true. There's a subpoena served on DH
Hey, Pete Cobbler, nice to see you,
for
lovely.
June the 5th today, electronic filing certificate of service. So they got to show that they actually did serve the right person in terms of the subpoena, that it was delivered. So I guess you're really dumb, whoever this dumbass is in the chat.
Like Monty's like, I guess you're very dumb. Whoever dumb, everybody's dumb. Monty, you're not. You're for sure not dumb. Everybody else is. Okay, let's move on. Dumb.
Get out of here, okay?
Get out of here.
Don't ever come in my chat
Don't ever
and
come
say
in.
when you don't
Oh
know
my
what the hell
God.
you're talking about. It's
Monty,
literally
calm down.
on Missouri CaseNet. Get out of
Please.
here, stupid.
Please, calm down. Chill out. You have to really take some Xanax or something. I don't know. I don't want to medicate you. I'm not a professional medication person. And I don't even agree with actually that. But you need to chill out. You need to, I think you need to masturbate more a little bit. Just a little bit more. And I think that it will all, like, you'll be much more cool. It's just, it's not even, I'm not bullshitting you guys. It's just my opinion, honestly.
All right, let's go.
Hello.
What up?
I'm on it already.
What-
Hi. Okay.
I was saying.
Am I yelling? Let me know if if I'm screaming.
No, you're
Hey,
quiet.
we have Nadine in the chat.
Okay.
Nadine.
Be louder.
Nadine, I'm so glad to see you. The thing is that I hated how S-Jam would. Where's S-Jam? What the fuck are you doing? Honestly, I miss S-Jam also. I hope he's well. Everybody give us a moment of blessings and good feelings out for S-Jam, Kicks and Hank, everybody, and all those 3 cats. Thank you very much. Nadine, I hate why did S-Jam turn your name? That's a very nice name, Nadine. Why did he turn it into Nadern? It was so terrible. Did you not tell him stop it? I have a nice name. Why are you making my name ugly? You should have been very insulted, Nadine.
But I just started moving, so I'm not. You'll see me. I'm not activated yet, so I'll probably make more sense than usual.
So what does DH stand for then, Jack? Please treat me like your mama and think I'm just really, really stupid. And please tell me what entity would be subpoenaed that is DH. Please indulge me. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe people in the chat are wrong. Please indulge me right now and tell me when it says DH, as it says right here, who is this DH person? Please tell me. I'd like to know. Since I'm the moron, and it's literally on Missouri CaseNet. If you look up this, it literally says it right there. Who is DH then? Interesting. Crickets. Anyways, let's get back to this. All right, because I really want to know what this moron thinks is DH, other than who we apparently think it is.
I'm calmer. but yeah. So I know, okay, so I like the whole locale thing.
You cut out.
Hello?
You're good.
Okay,
Anyways,
so I know a lot of people don't agree with this.
please be quiet. Unintelligent people. Nadine, I have to talk to you. Yes, what you said is very right. And I want to say this to you. I have never judged you. I know you a little bit from SJam's chat. I know you're a good person, not stupid. And I respected you all the time. But you were not appreciated. And you knew exactly, that's the thing. You're smart. You knew exactly when to come and chat and where to chat and when to be, like when to withdraw yourself because you have your intelligence. You're not a dumb fuck like all the other fuckers are. And that's why I respect you, Nadine. I'm not stupid. It's not I just think about your name and I know you from No. I think a little bit further, Nadine. I'm not dumb fuck. And I know that you're not a dumb fuck. And that's why I respect you. And I'm glad that I can tell all of you other people that I can see things much more than you think. Other people think I'm stupid. I'm not. I'm very intelligent. I am very intelligent.
Like the trolling.
Is it a criminal case, Ziggy? Oh, hell yes, it's a criminal case, Ziggy. That could also, and probably, maybe, I can't say probably because I don't want to speak for him. It's really up to the lawyer whether or not he wants to sue for damages off literal.
I just didn't like it because he messed up your name. It pissed me off. There was a time where he was Nader, and oh my God, it was so annoying. It was not sexy. It was not interesting. It was not fun. It was annoying. And I was not understanding why you let him do it, number one. And why does everybody support this stupid joke? This is not funny. Nothing more, nothing less.
Libel and really defaming the dude. And it has been abundant. PG doesn't understand the depth of shit she's actually put herself into, because you've been running your mouth making romance novels about a guy just because I couldn't do anything about it because I'm in a different country.
Romance novels. Hold on. Now MOnty is gonna explain us that PG. Okay, let's listen and let me not talk. Let me shut my pie hole.
Doesn't mean that the lawyer can't do anything about it, because she is caught point blank and center, libeling this person left to right, saying all these atrocious things as I'm sending pictures to her, writing these romantic novels. Doesn't she understand that she will be on the line and he can, and he has such a great chance of winning a civil case against her? Yeah, it would be a civil suit if he goes after her like that. But at the moment, this is a criminal case. A lot of people will wait until the criminal case is over to file a civil suit. I can totally understand that. But there is a subpoena. It's happening. I doubt he'd sue her. I think he just wants to be done with her. Maybe, who knows? I can't really say.
Cows, lol-cow stuff. So I'm just gonna move up past that and just tell you what I think. So I did used to mess with her because I find her to be objectively funny. And yeah, she is mentally ill, but I think she likes to play ball, and I have a certain line that I'm comfortable with, and I try not to go over that. But what other people choose to do, I don't really concern myself with. I can see it happening, but I don't always stop it.
No, you can't. And especially, I know the type of trolls those are, because
my screen keeps locking. I'm sorry.
So good. So I roll with somebody that originated from the same place, and there's just rules. Yeah.
I think a lot of people. Okay, so with the purple glitter thing, right? She has. I haven't followed this whole thing this closely because I don't want to feel like I need to defend myself, so I'm just ignoring it because I know a lot of what you're saying is bullshit. But
yeah, Jessica Messica didn't have any reason why to even defend herself, because she has nothing to do with purple glitter. Nothing.
So purple glitter has
some shit that makes,
sorry, I'm cussing.
Oh my God. Okay, so give me a second here, because I could have sworn I saw in this chat mood poisoning. I could have sworn I saw mood poisoning. I'm like, the same mood poisoning that was married to the generations and the kids would be people that are being disrespectful, okay? So no, you cannot marry your child's uncle. In most cultures and legal system, marrying a child's
uncle. You cannot marry your child's uncle, no. But you know what happened in my family? And it's like, no, just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Don't talk about it. Well, nothing bad happened, but My father was one of the boys of my grandmother. My Austrian one had 3 boys in her life, as 3 children, and 3 of them were boys. And my father was the youngest one. And they lived all together, and the biggest one moved out at some point, whatever, and so forth. Then people made families, children, whatever. My dad was the youngest one, so not much. But my dad knocked up the wife of his brother. So that's actually meant to be like my cousin, but it's not my cousin. It's actually my second sister, and it's just so awkward, because we don't know how to call each other cousin or
uncle is considered incestuous and is prohibited.
whatever. I don't know
This
if,
is due
if
to
that
moral
was
and
good information to share, but it is what it is.
physiological concern related to family relationships and the potential for increased genetic risk in offspring. Should I go any further, or are people gonna shut the fuck up? Okay? You can't do this. Marrying your child's uncle can disrupt family dynamics, create complex issues, especially for the children involved. Exactly, because they're like double related. You can't do that shit. Genetic risk, incest taboos, legal prohibitions. It's fucking illegal in North America to do this. It's illegal in Canada, and it's illegal in the States. So let's read this.
Also, another thing about how people are, it's not about my family, it's just people in general. My great grandmother from my Romanian side, so we're talking my mother's grandmother, yeah, she had a very nice man and husband, very decent guy, very decent. I don't want to give now my explanation, because then people will say I'm racist. I don't know. But very decent, very elegant looking, let's put it like that. And then my her son, she got pregnant apparently from her husband, which was not her husband. And the child, was a son, which is my grandpa, the father of my mother. But the guy turned out dark. He turned out a gypsy. It's like how the real guy that's meant to be, the father is like white with blue eyes and completely pale as fuck, almost like you can almost call him, what do you call that disease when they're all white? You know what I'm talking. You can always, it's so white, so light, and then all of a sudden comes out a dark kid, a dark baby. Gypsy. My great grandmother was having sexy time with a gypsy. Yeah, good time, I'm sure she had. It is what it is. So that's why I have some gypsy blood in me. And then you think to yourself, and what did the real husband say? Because it was obvious. He never said anything. He just pretended to not. He just ignored it. Very nice. Lucky woman that her husband just ignored it. Other people would not do that. Okay, let's move on. Too much drama.
Okay. So an avunculate marriage,
albino.
uncle,
Thank you,
aunt,
Nadine.
niece,
Thank
nephew
you.
marriage is a
Albino.
marriage with a
Perfect.
parent sibling
That's
or
the
with
way
one's
no
sibling's
genetics.
child, i.e. between an
Yeah,
uncle and
albino.
aunt
He was
and their niece and
albino.
nephew. Shall I continue, or are we just going to concur that I'm right? It's not okay. Listen, I don't know who the hell is trolling, but it is considered incest. It's an avunculate incest, is what it's called. Should I look that up?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look that up. Since
But nobody has the albino genetics, my lovely, because the grandmother fucked other men. She didn't fuck the albino husband that was nice and decent. She fucked the naughty criminal gypsies, and she made gypsy children. And one of them is. Let's not continue. I think that I have talked enough about my family in very positive ways.
we're getting out of control here, okay? We're really getting out of control with the stupidity.
We're getting out of control. We're getting out of control.
We're gonna do this.
We're gonna do this.
All right. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to look for let me look it up this way. Okay, all right. Let me look it up this way.
Jessica Messica.
All right.
Hey, I was watching your
I'm gonna
stream.
look it up another way,
Wait,
but let's continue.
where's the stop button?
Get a husband.
Monty, hold on. So, Jessica Messica, I was watching your stream. I woke up and you were streaming, and it was very entertaining, and I had a good time. And then you had to go to sleep, and I was worrying actually, because when you went to sleep, I felt a little bit lonely for a moment. I'm like, oh my God, now Jessica Messica's asleep, like, what am I to do with my life? And I'm like, you gotta work and you gotta impress the people. So, and I'm like, yeah. And I moved on, and I did that shit. But now Jessica Messica should be awake already.
Wait a second. Is Dark Salmon? Are you in the chat?
Dark Salmon, no.
Because I heard that you spent a year
moron.
wifeying up Ariel G, and then you got let down because Ariel G decided to hook up with Papa Kilo, aka Papa Dildo. Aren't you ashamed? Aren't you ashamed?
Monty, what are you doing? This is too much. I don't even talk like that. Why do you have to be so insensitive? What's going on, Monty? What's going on? I don't like Dark Salmon at all. Dark Salmon, fuck you, man. Fuck you. But this is twins. Leave people alone. Don't pick on them like that. That's not nice. Not necessary.
Ashamed that you decided, Dark Salmon, as a female, to try and hook up and thought you were in a relationship with Ariel G for a whole goddamn year, and then Ariel G decided to screw you over for Papa Dildo. You must be that is true. I know it's true about Dark Salmon. That's why I'm saying it. Only truth over here, baby.
I don't appreciate. I'm sorry, Monty. He doesn't listen to my videos. People don't have time to listen to my videos. Just the people that really like me and they're my friends. Monty is also my friend, but he doesn't have the time for me. Anyhow, I don't appreciate that. I don't know why. I don't like Dark Salmon at all. I have my issues with them, but I would never talk about them like that. I don't know why you felt the need to say this. It's not okay. If you're upset, if you're angry, you don't have to. It's not going to make your life better to lash out on other people. It will never make. Maybe for the moment it makes you feel better, like, I feel relieved, I did something, I feel better. I did myself some. But in the big picture, it's not. I never want to hurt Dark Salmon. Did they piss me off? Yeah. Did they disappoint me? Yeah. Did they hurt me? Yeah. It's the first person in my life, not at all. Maybe number 450, something like that. So no big deal, let's not make a big deal about it. But I don't want them to be hurt or to be talked bad upon. They should get themselves together. And Monty should not be so negative, please. Let's be elegant and funny again, Let's have some sexy talk, some sexy jokes and shit like that. That's what we're all about, me and you. Monty, please, let's go back on the right track.
Why the fuck do you think Monty's saying that shit if it ain't true?
Thing that makes her like
Hey,
obsessed
lazy.
with like book characters, people she never met before. I feel like she was a little obsessed with me for a while, but I can't say that I never fed into that to a degree. And I couldn't say I told. I digress.
Jessica. I'm so happy that Jessica is back and she's making her streams. And you know what? Just so you know, her views, I checked. She has good views, but it's not like you thought. Like, she's not pushing it. She's just being natural. If she wanted to push it and she wants to make clickbait, she can do it so easy, guys. You know it. Like if you know YouTube, it's so easy for her. But she's not trying to do it. She's just wanting, to have a good time. But still, I wish for her, because she's at a nice age, and those years you will never get back. Guys, I wish that I could have done something different with my age, from age, like from 30 until 40. I wish that I would have spent those 10 years differently. And that's exactly the time frame that Jessica Messica is in. Lucky for her, she already birthed those children. She already spat out some kids, they're already they can walk, they can talk, and you know what I mean? That's a good thing. She is not alone. She's a mother. She has some family. But I don't want, that's the thing, I understand her with the YouTube, but if she were my family, I would want her to live life differently a little bit more. This is not cool life. Now everybody's gonna hate me. Go hate me. I don't give a shit. I'm really here. What am I doing? I'm here, but I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud. I wish that I would right now be on top some roof bar on Dubai, closing down a big business deal. I wish I'd be doing that. Are you hating me that I wish to have the old life back that I once had? You cannot hate me for that. I wish that right now I would be looking at, two pussies, beautiful from two women, that just spread their legs in front of my eyes, and I can just look into their crotch and think, okay, which one am I gonna take to my room? I don't got that time anymore. Those days are gone.
Yes, you heard it right.
Let
Dark
me
Salmon
dream. Let me dream.
was in a relationship with
And
ALG
don't hate me
for a
for dreaming.
whole fucking year. They thought they were together until Ariel G destroyed that trust and that relationship. Poor baby girl. And decided to hook up with Papa Dildo. Aren't you ashamed?
I'm not. Anyway, so like if she locks onto someone, it's super intense, and people feed into it. Like MOnty doesn't really he feeds into it. He does the back and forth banter for content. I've done it. But her lawyer was not trying to do that. He
What?
was a real lawyer. She hired him because she wanted to get a cease and desist on this other lady named Valerie. And I told her not to do that because it's not valid. That's the long story. But anyway,
Yeah, I get it.
the lawyer dropped it, and the case, he's like, I don't want to work with you because this isn't going to go anywhere with this case. So it's not in your best interest to continue. And I remember she contacted me, and she felt like her lawyer had romantic feelings for her. She said he wanted to meet for lunch or something. But I don't know how much is real or fake with her.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Maybe I'm asking it the wrong way. Can you marry your brother-in-law? I think asking it that way is better, because there was a specific reference that I was trying to look up. But we'll see. But I gotta ask it, can you marry your brother-in-law in America? But I should also ask it, if it doesn't give me the right thing, whether or not, if you already have kids with his brother. Okay, I found it. I digress. Let's go off on another tangent. Let me ask you this way. Can you marry your brother-in-law? The funny thing about that is, if you don't put in America, it actually says you can marry your brother-in-law, which, I mean, kind of makes sense, because in certain countries, they don't respect or find that immaculate marriages are illegal. But if I put it such as, can you marry your brother-in-law in America, it should show up that you can't, because you can't do that shit. Okay. Why is the AI overview saying this shit? It just really pisses me off when they give me the wrong information. I probably have to go through like a peer review journal to actually give the right information. This is why some people get confused. If you don't know what you're looking for, okay, so can you marry your brother-in-law in the USA? A woman may not marry grandfather, blah, 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 uncle-in-law, father, brother, brother-in-law, either husband's brother or sister's brother. So we're coming closer to this. On my phone, it actually gives me the proper stuff, but it seems I'm not searching properly, because I have to search for in America, and I have to state that you already had kids with one of the side that you're trying to marry's close blooded relative. You can't do that. It's actually incestuous. It might not seem like it, but it actually is in Canada and the States. I just haven't found the right documentation, but I will find it. It's okay to be wrong. Well, I'm not wrong right now, baby.
And I said, did you check these emails? Did you call him? Have you talked to the office to make sure you're talking to a real person? And she told me she did all that. So I never really thought much about it. And then it turned into this whole big thing. But people do fuck with her to various levels. She also does really malicious, weird things behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. And I can't tell how with it she really is all the time. She's very hard to read when it comes to that, because you know how different disabilities only affect certain parts of you. So she has some parts that are really with it, and then other parts that aren't, and mental illness is not visible.
Yes, I would say a peer review journal to know that you have to have divorced someone to remarry. No, a peer review journal to show that you can't marry somebody in the United States if they are related, such as brother and brother. If you already had children with one of the brothers, you can't marry the other brother. That is what I'm trying to show. I will show it. I'm just going to have to look at more resources rather than doing this AI review thing, because that information is wrong.
like, and it's hard to read, you know?
Yeah, she is. hard
And
She
to
sounds
read.
very coherent sometimes. She
Yeah,
sounds
she
like
does.
very, yeah.
right, so then I'm like,
In
oh,
certain places, you can marry your first cousin. Other places, it has to at least be second cousin, or should I say, at most, be second cousin, because you're trying to dilute the relatedness, right? So some places, yeah, you can marry your first cousin. Other places, you have to at most be a second cousin, else you can't marry. So anything above second cousin is like a no-no. It's strange and peculiar, but each place, each state has their own laws related to that.
and then she'll be aware of trolling because I'll see her messages that she'll send to Monty, and she'll be like, you need to take down this person. This person's kid did this, so you could talk about it because these people are trolling me. And then she'll go in her chat and they'll all be there and she'll be like, hi guys, and she'll fall for a fake account that she says that's fake. But then she'll like go do some other action behind the scenes and she'll say like, oh,
Okay.
and the truth is, so around this, anyway, there was like a time a couple months ago where she faked the pregnancy, and then
Oh my God. A couple, they're talking about PG. PG faked pregnancies multiple times. She said that she had a second child, which I know she did not, because she would have mentioned that to me. And she said she did it with the guy who's a schizophrenic. That guy is long gone, and it's a shame that she ran his name through the.
Hey, did you hear how MOnty said right here? She had a second child and she lied, and she would have mentioned it to me. MOnty, I think that you're a little bit cocky right here in this moment. It's like you want to make PG seem to be like a psychopath, but actually you're not much far away from a psychopath yourself by thinking that she's thinking about you, like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, MOnty, here, like you catch me where I have to say, wait a moment, but just wait a moment. Let's analyze again. But I'm not saying it. MOnty, you know how I am. Not saying anything bad.
Mud like that. And then she came clean. I forgot where it was, but Fish was there. Believe it was in her own stream that she was just making it up, and she really did not have a second or third child. It's like the extremes that people go through to literally make up offspring. For what? For the internet? The internet, to all places. It's really strange, really weird.
Look
like
at
it takes a
come
certain.
on, Queen Cobra now. Now it's bored as fuck, man. We gotta write now an email. Come on. We have to write today now an email. Let me prepare it, because otherwise I might forget. I have to prepare this after this. We're gonna check this out a little bit, and then we're gonna write now an email. I love you, Niall, my friend. Now doesn't like me. I think she knows that I'm okay with Jessica Messica. But MOnty also knows I'm okay with Jessica Messica, but he still likes me. So if MOnty still likes me, you know what I mean? I think it's okay. What do you think? Please share your opinion on this. Please wait. Okay. I have to write her. What should the title be? Okay. Wait, I'm gonna put you also on the scenery, otherwise it doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, I should not. Yeah, that's right. I should not forget that she gave me a copyright strike. I should not be nice to her. But in the end, I'm just me. I'm just gonna still be nice. Why not? I think that this is my whole. That's why I'm special. But you're right. Thanks for reminding me. I should be actually not so happy to write her, but I'm gonna do my best. No, let's not give her any attention. This is what she wants. I'm not giving her yes. I'm not gonna do it. No attention for now.
Personality and
Better.
mentality to do that shit where you make up that you have like a
Thank you,
second or third
Angelo.
child
I love you.
from a person you tormented to
You
literal
woke
death.
me up to not make
That
me
was
be
kind of funny, but
pathetic.
then, oh no, when she reacted to a stream that was right before the unaliving of her partner, that's when I like completely was like, yeah, I'm not really even trying to like, this isn't that's not funny to me anymore. Like she's annoying me at this point, and she's
Right.
not with it enough. Like that's not funny
You're
for me to
very
argue with
sweet. I
Purple
love you,
Glitter because
Angelo.
that's like, oh, this is so mean to say. It's
Take
punching
care of
down
me.
because
It is,
she's not all
yeah.
there,
Craig also
right? She's
takes
not
care
all
of
there.
me.
So why am I gonna like, you know what I mean? I just need to not engage because she was pissing me off. It's not fair to be like that.
Okay,
So
so when she's talking about her fake kids, it's not okay to mess with
And
her.
then
But
I
any
once
other
had a
time, you can make
friend.
up,
There was
come
my
in her
ex.
chats as
Hold
myself,
on,
come
Monty.
in her
Wait.
chats as
Just
her
wait a
former
moment.
lawyer.
Monty, we can talk. Just wait. I once had a friend. His name was Steve One. It was my ex-boyfriend. I thought we were gonna have a good time. But then my friend became very nasty, and with his mental sickness, and he puts his mental sickness to damage my life and my mental sickness. And he starts to say things like, I'm gonna speak about you, and I'm gonna do this to you, and threatening me. And I'm like, you're not nice, man. You're not a good person. You're not a good person. Why are you doing like? Why are you talking like this? Why are you thinking like that? And then he's like, and then the person thinks, but why? What the fuck, man? You're not nice. You're not a nice guy. You're not a nice guy. Simple. It's not hard to imagine. But everybody gotta do what they gotta do.
Come in her chats as the guy that unalived himself, that PG claims is her
I
child's
cannot
father, even
call
though that
Esther. I don't
is
have the number.
in
There with
contention to
me.
literally this day. Where
Do you have the number? I don't have the number. I'm also
now I don't
worried.
really want to speak about it, but that child doesn't even have the guy's last name, and that guy was going through a lot of shit,
Monty.
and you can never understand that unless you've been through it. When I say been through, I mean like being through it with PG, where she'll message you all day, like hundreds of times, constant phone calls. Imagine you already have an illness, you're schizophrenic, and you have to go through that shit day after day after day for years because this person doesn't have
Tim is
anything better
watching
to do
GG.
than to fuck with you. What do you think is going to happen?
Is GG now online? I don't even know. I cannot stand GG, but even if she is, I don't mind. I also watch GG sometimes. I'm not. Yeah, I watch also sometimes, and he's talking about. Of course, she's watching. It's normal. I don't mind. I like it that she's watching. It would be weird if she would not be watching. So that's to be only retards there. It's just retards. The whole show is retarded, guys. Honestly, it is what it is. Retards, and more retards.
like anyway, weird things have happened before. Like on a live stream, I sent her a very, very
Some
obviously
guy,
fake cease and
they
desist
move
on a
around.
stream that wasn't even cropped. Like it exists. It was like
Also,
very
some
fake. It was like
reaction.
theatrical. But like afterwards, someone sent her a real one using my name and like my landlord's attorney, and I still don't know who it was. But like, there
You
are
know
times
what?
where I
I will
just thought
tell
it
you
was
something
funny
between me
because
and you. Because, I study everybody. And Jessica Messica, she writes at the same time as me. I judge Jessica Messica in two different ways and not the same. And it cannot be the same because it is unprofessional. I see her as an entertainer, and then I see her as a woman and a friend person. Woman, friend person, and entertainer. I don't mix the both. I see her from both ways. As an entertainer, I knew that she was going to come back. And you can even ask MOnty stories from the internet. I told him, just wait. She's going to just milk out the now opportunity, how much money she can make from now. And anyways, if she threw her soul and time and all her flesh and blood into it, she might as well milk it. But when she's done milking it, she's going to come back here. And this is exactly what's happening. But it's not, it's this, that's the thing. I said it. And it's good because there's anyways nothing else going on. People need some fun. People need some entertainment. Your mama is doing a good job, but he cannot pull it off on his own. Me, I'm not even part of the entertainment crew. I'm like, I don't even consider myself anything. Let's put it like that. I'm like, not. like I want to say that I'm like the under flea, you know, like, or parasite, but I'm not even that. But you know, like, that's the thing. I can make it make sense and see how it is in my mind.
I'm like, I used to be really well behaved to a degree, other than sending my
Listen,
tits to Natter. On the
Okay,
internet.
hold up.
listen.
Pause. It wasn't just the tits. It was everything else. Nads was seen up in your guts. Okay, we saw your feet moving around when he was covering his laptop with a.
Keep in
It was a
mind
sheet
that
of paper, wasn't it? It's been years ago since I've seen it, but I remember he covered it up.
MOnty is always gonna have a grudge on Jessica Messica because they have this grudge. It is what it is, you know, like a man and a woman have. You cannot fix it. It's always gonna be. It's always gonna be like that.
I think about a third or maybe less off the screen was showing, and you could see little legs moving. Well, not necessarily little legs, but I heard you was sprawled over with your guts. Pretty much, you could see up your nanny with your guts showing. Probably could see your first and second sphincter up your booty hole. Probably could have coughed and everything fell out. Lord Jesus, like, why would you send that to Naz of all people? So you could get his D pic? You already seen his D pics on the farms long before. You want your own personal?
I didn't troll that hard or anything, and
Oh, you were you were a mess.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wanted to say this later, but I'll say this now. Jessica Messica has always done this for years, and I've noticed that some of you have noticed this as well. Whenever she wants to tell the truth, she will tell you the truth, but it'll be like 80%, 85, 90% the truth. And she will tell you a lot of the truth, but hold things back or mix in a little lie. So what you just saw there was an instance of that. So she'll tell you, yeah, she sent her test to Nads, but what she's not telling you is that she literally sent her asshole and her guts to Nads. On top of that, because we literally viewed Nads showing on his laptop that Foodie Beauty bought for him, feet moving, and it was Jessica Messica, and you could see that she was bending over. She was turning around and bending over. Why does she do this? This is what I don't understand. Why does she do this where telling the truth is never 100%?
Oh, you were you were a mess.
Yes, but like I was getting
That's
accused all
fine.
the time of like things I didn't do. So then I was like, you know what? I don't even care. Let them blame this on me. Let them blame that on me.
Pretty much. Yep.
Love it.
I'm like, I would lean into it if I think it's funny, like, because I want for the content, for the sake of the content
Yep.
I want to watch. Like, I'll like, for example, Purple Glitter was telling people that like I'm all of these people. I'm Crab Latte. I'm sending documents. I'm doing this and that. So I jokingly would put like these little envelope, you know, the envelope emoji with the heart, and I'd be like Purple Glitter Monday. But anyway, there's a lot of other dynamics. So there's like, I feel like people saw what I was doing, and so they like, they saw what I was writing and like what I said, and they used that opportunity to like set it up to look like I did something, right?
Mhm.
And I don't know what happened or didn't because I haven't been involved in this direct group. That's
Is her credibility more or less these days? Because she's come clean that she actually did not know for sure that GORLIC Bread was Christina the Latina. And how many times have I said the last few years, everything that whole situation broke out, I'm like, Christina the Latina is a real person. Tons of people have repeated this stupid ass lie saying Christina the Latina doesn't fucking exist. How the fuck is a person that I've spoken to don't exist? I don't get that. I've literally spoken to this person to clarify a few things. And to this day, we got jackasses like Yo Mama and a whole bunch of other people because of Jessica Messica saying one thing. And I don't know why somebody would listen to a drunk ass jobless piece of shit that lives at her mama's house that got kicked out of her apartment that she's supposed to keep for her livelihood. No job, no house, no nothing, talking shit on the internet and sending her cootie pics to Nads. Why would you listen to a person like this rather than doing your due diligence and finding out whether or not Christina the Latina is a real person? Do your due diligence. Stop listening to a dumbass, because a week ago this same dumbass had to come up like, oh, oops, I guess GORLIC Bread wasn't Christina the Latina after all. No shit, he wasn't. Oops, I guess Christina Latina is an actual real person and not fake. No shit.
probably allegedly involved in it for a while.
Yeah.
So like, and the truth is like, I can't say I don't care because it's annoying, but they've done this to me so many times. Like, how many times have I been like, struck people, like, because like probably like 5 times I've had people try to take me out.
Okay, maybe that is true, but from my reference point of view, you're the one who tried to take me out. It happened the 2nd or 3rd of December, 2023. I still got the screenshot of you in S-Jam's chat the day or the day after, depending if it's the 2nd or the 3rd. I haven't looked it up, where she came in there after the whole S-Jam situation was being talked about all day and night, and the next day, into the next couple of days, when he smashed the Ford Focus, the burgundy colored one. A lot of people were in the chat. Jessica Meska was in there, and then she said that she's been trying to strike me. You know what I did the same day? I fucking went online, went to my music, which is
the anger that you still carry, Monty. You know, that's what I wonder, because I know this guy. I know that you're a nice guy. I know that you are 100%. I put my hand on fire. I know 100% you're not freak. You're not evil. Why are you still carrying this grudge on Jessica Messica? Why are you still carrying this grudge? Like, can you just not let go and say, man, whatever. It was what it was back then, you know, but we kind of grew out of it and we grew older, you know, like, that's what I would wish.
seriously offensive to me that she's been using it. And I put in some notifications. That's what I did. Why? Because I don't like somebody striking me when she has been using my shit. Don't use my shit and then think you're going to strike me and I'm not going to do anything about it. Don't think I am not going to go to the Copyright Claims Board and put in for your use and abuse of my music, okay? Because I am. It's either going to happen 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, or 4 weeks from now, but it's going to happen.
And a lot of the times I don't feel we're warranted, and I don't know how. I just don't care that much anymore. I can see the tactic; they're trying to squeeze me. So
Yeah.
I'm not reading. I'm not going to read. I know, like, I didn't do it. So I know I'm not going to go to jail. I'm not going to go back and forth and make MOnty get content for me from saying it.
Complete sociopath. And why does she think I need content? I don't care about this shit. I'm only on here because I got to clear shit up, and I don't like the fact that a lot of
A stupid question. Lazy. To pick between Jessica Messica and Breezy. Of course, Breezy. No. Of course, Jessica Messica. Breezy, you know, let me tell you how. You want to hear more sexual thoughts? Okay, this is, everybody blame Lazy for this shit. Lazy made me talk about it, so I'm talking about it. Breezy, she has no herself any experience, you know, like, she's just like a cake, you know, that you devour and you have to do kind of all the work, but it's a nice cake, you know. It's like not many people have tasted this flavor, you know, so you get something out of it, you know, some kind of kink. Let's put it like that. But you got to do all the work. With Jessica Messica, it's such a hot attraction, and she herself, you know, she also knows something. So she also comes with some talents on the table, you know, where I know that I don't have to, you know, just depend on me, you know, guiding, leading, doing all the work. So yeah, Jessica Messica, no doubt about it. I hope you enjoyed my answer.
bullshit keeps spreading by certain individuals. This is why I'm here. I'd actually rather not waste my time live streaming
I
this
didn't
shit
know
right
that
now.
you were here.
But then again,
I thought that you're sleeping. What the hell? What are you doing? You said that you're sleeping or something. I didn't know that you're here. Now I feel completely embarrassed that I'm talking like this.
type of person that I don't
Completely
like
uncalled for.
having an ability to try and clear shit up.
You make me embarrassed now.
And having people, you know, run people over because they want to do what Jessica Messica has been doing. Jessica Messica is a goddamn sociopath, and I cannot believe, I should play this though, because Luxie and Soil was going over certain things, and they said that there were.
I have also a video about Luxie. Luxie made also a video. I didn't even know that Luxie makes videos. Wait, we're gonna get there next.
Older ladies that said that Jessica Messica is going to screw them over in time. I'm like, no shit. Yes, you know what that is?
Jessica. But because anyways, I don't have friends around. But Jessica, you know, today, I'll tell you something. Me, because Goran gave me, you know, snow. And I don't take it, you know, but I know that Bernie's friends take it, you know, so the people that he hangs out with nowadays. So I'm like, whatever, let's take it. You know how it goes. Let me take it with me. Man, so the stuff is very good. Me personally, I don't take it, and everybody's like, come on, you also take. I'm like, no. And Bernie even said, "What is wrong with you, Bali? Why are you not taking?" I'm like, I don't mind to take, but I don't want to take anymore outside. If I take something like this, I want to be at home. If I even want to even take it, I don't want to take this shit anymore outside. Bernie was like, okay. But all these people got really fucked up. Let's put it like that. The stuff is really, really good. So I had some kind of fun today. I want to share this with Jessica Messica because she gets the kind of fun I'm talking about. But me, I'm really proud that I, control myself and I didn't sniff. I'm very proud of myself.
That is called experience, because there's certain people that I look at, I'm like, why do people go around them when I know, based on experience, from what I've seen and from what I've been through, people like that will always screw you over. It's not a matter of if they're going to screw you over, it's when, because they have a very specific personality where if you have a disagreement with them, they take it extremely personally to the point where they want to get rid of you. It's not like, hey, I agree to disagree. Let's move on. We can still be friends. It's like, no, you disagree with me. I'm going to annihilate you, is their thinking. Jessica Messica is one of them. Hecate's daughter is one of them. Pew Pew Tasha. King Lo. Who else? Who else is a goddamn Buddha bitch. A goddamn sociopath.
And I want to say this to the little birdies I see flying around saying like, oh, Jessica is so scared to say whatever. No, it's because the people that want proof from me, these people have no integrity, no credibility, probably the ones that set me up.
Yeah, 100%.
Want to use it for content. So that's why I won't give it to you, because I don't like the people that want it from me. I don't care enough to do that. And there's like it's not about being afraid or like not.
Let me put it like this to you now, to the point. Monty met some women in his time, and it went to his head, and it's normal. Even if I would have been Monty, it would have gone to my head. I would have done the same mistake, guys. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I cannot tell you that I would have been better than him. I would not. I would have probably fallen for the same shit. Because I'm human. He's human. Everyone's human. But that's not the point. The point is that Kidney J, I believe, from all the women, she's the most purest, and I'm so glad that she, remained untainted, and I don't even want to talk much about her, but give her the respect from everybody. And then you have all these psychopaths, these psycho women. Let me not mention all these names. And Jessica Messica, is she part of the psychopath women? No, she's not. She's just part of that. She was the only person that could actually be competition for Monty. Monty knew that. I have to watch out what I say. The names. Monty knew that all these other channels, they can never compete with him. They will never be able to compete, just like Hecate knows that all her lapdogs cannot compete with her. But the difference is that at some point he realized, boom, this Jessica Messica, she got much more appeal, much more relativity, humor, and whatever. And it bothered him, and it's normal to bother because think about if you're yourself. Of course, it will bother you when somebody comes, and you help them. You give them a helping hand, and boom, they just kind of wipe you off. You know what I mean? It's hurtful. You have to think of it from a humanistic way, like I do. I'm not joking.
Not wanting to throw other people under the bus. It's not really about
You've never done that. Like
What?
you're
Jessica
so
Messica, what happened?
open.
Is this dumbass a dumbass? Because I'm pretty sure this dumbass is a dumbass. So Jessica Messica has not done anything.
He's angry.
What
He's angry
the-
now.
What are you talking about? Jessica Messica is like the prominent, the premier, the primo fucking sociopath in Gore World / Gore World adjacent. The types of shit that she's done to people. After saying she likes them, where do we even fucking start? Look what she did to GORLIC Bread. Look what she did to Miami Vice. Look what she did to all her so-called friends and buddies that were in the original Call Mike. How many times does this person try to run people off, try to screw with their lives,
Honestly,
try to mess people up?
I will tell you
Jessica
like this
Messica
as a
comes to
friend.
mind when I think about a sociopathic.
I know what I'm going to say right now is not going to be my advantage. But Monty needs such, like a massage and a sexual release. And he would not have any more hate for Jessica Messica. If I would have just a moment with him, like, not for even sexual, just to talk to him. It's like he's just wasting all his energy and his hatred on a person that is not even, he's not focused. It's not about Jessica Messica. Jessica Messica is completely already somebody else to the woman that he met 2 years ago. But he's still relating it to that and still the hatred and everything. He needs to let it go. But somebody has to, help him. I could help him. That's for sure.
Piece of shit.
You see, piece of shit. Stop being so angry. Stop it.
And honest about every
Stop it
single.
already.
And here, if
There's
A
just no
lot of-
snitching. There's just no snitching.
GORLIC was in
it's
the
like,
wrong.
yeah, because it's not cool.
In the
'cause-
wrong how? In the wrong how? I won't debate the semantics of who's in the right or in the wrong. I'm just gonna go with the overarching sentiment and fact that Jessica Messica is a sociopath.
Because this is how I'm gonna phrase it. I tried to say this the other day. If I am with this group, right? Whatever.
If
I'm
you're in
okay with-
Gore World,
Right. Or the gutter slut, this adjacent, this other,
Mhm.
but like a
Yeah, yeah.
tight-knit group of it, right? If I'm okay with 60% of what happened and I took part in a lot of that, right? And I'm not saying in this scenario in particular, I just mean in general, right? I'm just trying to put it in numbers. Then I can't go around and be like snitching because I was down with it. I did
Yep.
it, and I could be like, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore, and you could stop doing it. You could do it in a different way because we all have our own moral line. People think that just because there's like a group of people that all banter in a chat that we all follow the same moral code or
No,
are in
yeah.
as deep as the rest. That's not how it goes. So, but
Jesus Christ.
people feel
Okay,
like-
so Jessica Messica is trying to mitigate her involvement when she's the ringleader. So she's trying to say that other people were just going ahead with shit without her giving the call or being a part of it. Okay, so GORLIC was in the wrong. I don't know about that. Some people might say so, but what I gotta say is people think I was in the wrong going around playing women, but I wasn't. In fact, I guess when I have the
Listen.
time, probably mid this month, because I have a lot of work I gotta do before then, I'm gonna find the stream on MOnty After Dark unless somebody can find it for me. What you're gonna look for is a panel with Curl Connections on there, and Curl Connections is gonna ask me or tell me that somebody has a crush on me. So maybe keyword search crush.
Oh my God, Monty, what are you trying now to do? I know that you have some good panels and some good videos that can prove that you're not a freak. But now what you're doing doesn't help you at all about saying that women have a crush on you. This is not in your advantage. Unless you want to be freaky more than you already are. Then it's in your advantage. I don't even understand you anymore, Monty. I'm lost. I'm lost.
Like one of the last streams where old Curl Connections was on there, and what she was asking me was that Skinny Queen had a crush on me, and I had to tell them that, or specifically Curl Connections, that I was seeing somebody, something along the lines like seeing somebody or dating or whatnot. What do you guys think that was in reference to? But I actually got to look that up. So I got to look for MOnty After Dark, Curl Connections on panel, and your keyword like crush. And if somebody remembers that, then it's on there. It's just I haven't had the time to look it up. Plus, it really doesn't matter. People are going to think whatever they want to think. But what do you think in front of hundreds of people when Curl Connections is asking about her friend having a crush on me, aka Skinny Queen? Why the hell would I say that I'm seeing or
Also,
dating somebody
Monty, I want to say
if I want to go
something.
around and play women?
I was like,
Think
shut
about
up,
that
shut
for a
up,
second.
Mabani. No, I'm not going to shut up. This is my whole channel. If you're listening to the point. Monty, why do you still have this picture of this dude, man? It's pissing me off. I don't even like the picture. The guys, these people are not even showing up anymore. Ariel and Papa Kido are already gone. Why are you still putting this picture? It's annoying. It's unrelated. And it's unpleasant. Like, show your face. You're much more handsome. It's much more better. Stop it. The next time you come, please stop this picture. It's enough. They're already gone as it is.
Okay, think about it.
Please.
That's how it looks on the outside, though.
You've never heard Skinny Queen mention me? Oh, it's there because it's definitely there. I just gotta find which stream it was.
Okay, I mean, the person I fucked with the most and I don't feel bad about pretty much is now, Naked and Laughing. And I don't care if people think that's, I don't care. So, but like Purple Glitter, I've done nearly nothing to that woman. And Val, she did log off and she needed to log off, but I didn't, what my fault in that was like me covering her made her get so much.
Okay, Kevin Wong coming
Let me tell you what Monty's attitude is to YouTube. Everybody's like, watch out. No, I know what I'm talking about. MOnty was one of the most successful reactors and one of the first. It worked out well for him, and then it went to his head, and he got bitten in the ass by how things work out, and it's bit in the toxic community, and he lost, his success in that niche, foodie beauty and all that. Doesn't mean that he lost his talent, not at all. But the way he's acting now when he comes to make his videos, because sometimes I'm also like, why is he still making? We know that he's not making videos for money. We all know that he's not earning not even $1 from YouTube anymore. I don't know. Maybe he's earning I have no idea, but he's not earning anything, I think, from the videos. Let's put it like that. You know it, I know it. Not like before. So he's not doing it for the money. He's just doing it because he's just like, fuck it, let me speak out. Because he knows the hypocrisy and he knows, and he speaks out. He speaks his opinion. And I like that. I like people that are raw. I like people that speak their mind. I love that stuff.
And then in the clutch, to be honest, would you smash Kenny Queen?
Hey,
In what
Frank,
way?
nice
Like,
to
am I
see you
keeping
laughing.
her? Are we getting married or what?
More exposure, which fed her to trolls, and that's what I will
Who
take
the hell
claim
is
in.
this?
But I was never like this long. I didn't play a role as one of these fake characters. Only I've tried to. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to try to be a Jay today. It's a long story. If you know, you know. But I was
The girl used to come in your chat and tell you she was doing squats. Damn it, I can't remember the name. Why the hell would you remember such a random thing? Who was that?
Because she's the random
It
fish.
wouldn't be. What's that?
Random
Oh my
fish
god, I
remembers
don't think it was
random
that one
things.
that used to work out. Who was that? I don't know.
get blocked instantly because people can feel that it's me probably. They block my little sock that I tried to make.
I think is Eggy still in the chat? Eggy, I'm so down with you. You're pissing me off. I'm just gonna go with a poem boxer. All right, I'm just telling you guys right now. Any D in a pinch, never ever in my chat put a dick and pinch together. Especially after I found out if you're super drunk and you're you flaccid, you should pinch your dick.
Meeting.
Who the hell does that? How would you figure that out?
So I can manage. I don't have too much shit to do. I have to kind of call some companies, but main point Friday, one business meeting. I'm happy about it.
You should pinch your
dick.
dick.
Have something to do, right?
Really drunk, and you got to get it up. I don't understand.
I really tried that hard. So again,
yeah, who does dick pinching?
This is all stuff that's so old to me. And I've done streams where I've spent hours showing receipt after receipt, exonerating myself, and I just
you know what? I need to address this tonight. Buddha doing squats, getting ready for that day visit. Oh my god, I gotta address this shit. Okay, the truth about that shit is, did Buddha bitch want to fuck? Yeah, she wanted to fuck. I'm not gonna lie about that shit. The problem is, did I want to fuck her? Probably not. No.
Why do you have to talk about that?
But was it true what Jessica Masika said that she wanted to smash some up? MOnty?
Why do you have to talk
about that? Fuck yeah, she did. Let's talk about it tonight.
Just don't.
Why do you have to talk
like that? I'm already
fuck no. You're an entertainer,
right?
You tell me
you know what I mean?
Shut the fuck
up. That's all I can really say about that.
It's called entertainment. You're the one that always speaks about entertainment. I guess it is. But oh my god, I don't want to have this image in my head. Now I have it. Now it is what it is, and now you have it as well, and it is not my fault. It's MOnty's fault. To see MOnty with that woman, having sexual intercourse. It's not so ugly, the sight, but it's not appealing either. No, not for me. Maybe for you, everybody's different.
I'm sorry.
Stop talking like that. You're a prude.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can ask anything.
Hey, so Jessica, what do you think the difference is between playing a role and being in the chat?
Okay, so that means IRL or not. So you could do whatever you want. So what I'm saying right now, I'm preaching. I don't always practice this. So I'm just answering your question. I know I don't do it. So if you only talk to the person on the screen,
Okay, another thing I gotta say tonight, we're gonna talk about it. Jessica Messica says that dick pic that Buddha brought out was me. How the hell? Why would you think it's me? Literally, Gaining Ground said he called a fucking number and it wasn't me. Like lots of people call that number. I heard from people in my DM saying they called the fucking number and they knew it wasn't me. Fuck, even I called the fucking number. The guy sounded like the typical Center Canada, like Alberta, Manitoba, Saskatchewan type of guy. How the hell? Why would you think it's me when the number was literally?
I walked a lot today. I don't have to feel guilty whatsoever. Not at all. Not at all. I'm not happy about those spring rolls, but I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. Fuck it. But a few chewy candies is always good. I really like chewy candies. I don't know why. It reminds me of childhood.
There and you could call and text. I don't get that. Well, so was she right that it was my aggressive dick picture? No, sweetie, it wasn't my aggressive dick picture. It was somebody else. But you were right. Booty bitch didn't want to fucking smash. The only problem is, would I smash her and it would be a fuck no.
While you're in a chat, no matter how deep you go, as long as you stay in that chat, doesn't fucking matter. As soon as you DM them, now you're getting in a gray area. You're getting gray. As soon as you start fucking with them, as soon as you start like puppeteering using these DMs, now you're full in the shit. And that
is it aggressive? Like how is a PP aggressive? I don't get that.
Something like
is it like if he has more veiny, does that mean it's more aggressive? Or what? Like I don't get like if it's like super, I don't know, vascular, does that mean it's like an aggressive dick?
Would be like playing, but okay, so
you're talking about MOnty. What are you talking about? Aggressive
yeah,
dick?
and like
what?
with some people in particular, like
did you hear? What is this all about? Aggressive dick? What's going on? What's going on?
More aggressive? Or what? Like I don't get like if it's like super, I don't know, vascular, does that mean it's like an aggressive dick?
Aggressive
would be
dick?
like playing, but okay, so with
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, and like with some people in particular, like Val, people like
Which one is Val? Is she the BB Veronica?
No,
No,
you probably don't know her.
Okay.
You probably don't know her, and she left the internet, so I don't really. I'm not trying to really drag her into it. She didn't leave the internet, but she stopped. She did what she should do because she's not mentally well enough to exist in these places. She shouldn't. And even though I miss her content, a lot of it was really funny. Like if I'm saying yes for her best interest, she probably should not do it. Do I miss the content? I do. I miss watching it. But there were people that would pretend to be like her ex-boyfriend or her neighbor down the street or someone from high school 10 years ago. And I'm telling you, I laughed at all of it. So I'm not saying this is so horrible, but it takes work to do that and to like kind of build that up. And some people did that only in the chat, and other people built these characters deeply behind the scenes. But the truth is, I benefited greatly from all this. Like Val streams, I never put my monetization on for any of those streams because I was just like full on sniping.
Okay, so Jacqueline Sue is the one who gave you all the Discord information at Halfway House.
Remember? I was friends one time with they call her Jacqueline, but her name is not Jacqueline. Her name is Jacelyn. Whatever. Jacelyn, I was friends with her and she disappeared all of a sudden. But she was a nice woman, a nice person for me.
I like that. That's interesting. Yeah, the whole getting kicked out of the Halfway House thing has gone down in history.
It's so stupid. These people, they don't even know how to pronounce a name. If it's the name Jacqueline, then it's with a Q. The C cannot be pronounced as Jacques. In order to be able to say Jacqueline, you need to have the Q. You fucking morons. Fucking learn literature, you fucking assholes. Fucking pieces of shit, idiots.
And they found her walking on the street. They already packed up her shit and just gave it to her, and then she was gone. Wow. Yeah, I remember that. I remember a lot of things that has happened to Jessica Messica here.
Like hardly even.
You should not be thinking so much about Jessica Messica.
Now I can't monetize because she cusses the whole time.
This is not good and not healthy, and you should feel weird. You should feel weird saying this. MOnty, get yourself together, please. At sometimes, please, man. You look better than you did 4 years ago, but you gotta get yourself together. Also, like like emotional and like this.
So like But I gained in
No.
other ways. Like you get, you get your word. It's still gaining,
Yeah,
Either way, I
you've been,
gained from it. So,
you've
anyways,
been so fucking honest the whole time, and I like that about you.
thank you. And I'll say this is, I don't think
I don't
if
have
people
none in my
cared,
chat.
if people truly cared, I could put in the time and I'll tell you every single thing wrong that I did. But the thing is that people don't want to know what I did. People want to know what the people around me did. So why am I going to
Yeah.
do that? I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Well,
When
I think we're a little bit past it too. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I think we're a little bit past. I think a little, something, So
Was that the real Nal? Yeah, that's the real Nal in the chat.
Yeah,
I mean,
read Nas
you
in
wouldn't
his
expect
chat,
Nal
yeah.
to be here, but I guess she's kind of taking an interest with PG. In fact, if you don't know,
Nas not taking interest. Nas is bored and she knows she needs content, so she knows she's got to make drama. That's why she's copyright striking me and other people. So we give her content because she knows that this King Cobra thing, she already milked it out and dried it out. There's no more King Cobra that she can make more content of that. She's smart. She's now, moving on, like trying to make more of her non-tent content, whatever it is. It is what it is.
the history and Queen Cobes and Na and PG used to talk, right? Right, Queen Cobes? I'm not really sure about what, nor I guess it doesn't honestly matter about what, but a lot of people have a lot of history with each other. So there's going to be a lot of crisscrossing and back and forth and whatnot. I mean, the whole PG situation's messed up, but to be honest, I really don't have much pity for her because I was in the situation where she's doing a lot of screwed up shit to me. So I'm not in any way feeling sorry. Maybe for a split second, but most of the time, no.
okay, you were asking about the thing we were talking about earlier for the majority of the stream, which is the AJ subject. Moving past stuff, I think people have.
I will tell you my opinion about literature and English competency, intelligence, professionalism, and all that shit. MOnty is very high in it. GORLIC bread is very high. From all the people I've met in Girl World, they are both of them are at the top. Problem with MOnty, your problem is that you cannot control your emotions, and it's the thing. I think that now he doesn't care anymore. Before, back in the days, you could. GORLIC bread, on the other hand, is very manipulative and using this to his maximum advantage, milking as much as he can. MOnty doesn't try to milk it anymore, so that's why I'm saying he doesn't give a fuck anymore. And I like that a little bit. I respect that more than GORLIC bread. You suck. You really are so disgusting.
Move past things, and so do you, and that's been something that she has not been able to do.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
I took a step back. I never left. Like, I'm not like, I really, if you didn't see me in chats for months, I really wasn't typing. I wasn't on an alt account. I was watching, but I wasn't talking. I wasn't interacting with anybody in the community. And that was good because it allowed me to pull back. And now I don't have like this need to because when you're in it for too long, too close, you're fighting for your life.
Yeah.
When you could log the
He's
fuck
right.
off. Log off.
Jessica,
I think,
Let me ask
I think
you.
a lot of people need to log off. In fact, I think
very well off this, so don't talk about other people having a job. Number one. Number two, Jessica Meska is a very smart person. She has the intelligence of high IQ. And the thing she's so smart that she doesn't show that, because usually a person that when they have a good deck of cards, they make sure that they conceal the good deck of cards. You know what I mean? Or you don't know because you're stupid. But no, if you're smart, you know what I mean. She has a good deck of cards, but she doesn't show it. She's got the intelligence. 100%. Unless I think why. That's why I think MOnty dislikes her so much, because he never thought that he would meet someone, and help somebody out that will actually, be able to beat him. And that hurts his ego. And finish. There's not more to the story of Jessica Meska and MOnty. Ego hurt, finish.
so much better. It will be a better place.
He actually, okay, I
How
have a question. For
unfortunate.
someone who wants to log the fuck off, how do you do it? I want to be out.
Ramon Potato and Tiffany Taboo. Why the fuck? Why do people have Tiffany Taboo on their panels knowing the history about Tiffany Taboo? Like, I don't get this. People say they don't like PDFs. They hate PDFs. But yet you literally got a person that was with a PDF and used to help a PDF on a panel. Like, I don't get this shit. Like, just look at the Tiffany Taboo shit, aka mood poisoning, because she calls herself a lot of names. But seriously, why the hell do I see Tiffany Taboo a multitude of places and people are not just blocking her on the spot? If you were literally gonna marry a PDF and stay married to him knowing he's a PDF, then you need to be blocked on the spot.
You gotta get distracted. I like to talk to many boys. I don't sleep with any. If I wanted to, I would. I'm just saying. I like to talk to boys. I like
From
to
this place?
try to exercise.
Why would you want to? No, I have a boyfriend though. I'm like totally
Go
committed.
talk to him more. Go sleep with your boyfriend.
I want to go talk about oil and gas molecules all day. Yeah, I'll go do that. I guess. I don't know.
You gotta go do. So you gotta find something. You just gotta get distracted, or you have to. Okay, so this is what was good for.
This was a distraction. This shit. No offense.
Yeah, but then if it starts switching, it becomes too invested.
Wait, we have MOnty. Wait, hold on. I know that he. Let's check. I have to listen to it. I cannot not listen to it. You know, I know, we all know.
To go over that video again, because this is the video where a lot of people
people like to stream,
did
please.
not like what the hell
Look at the chat
going on, and you really couldn't figure out what's up until maybe minutes later, maybe not ever, until you looked at the crap and then you're like, holy shit, what the hell was that? Because a lot of people were confused. If you weren't around then, a lot of people were extremely confused, and I don't blame them. That video came out of nowhere, and it's as if somebody who likes to record everything took the time to curate a video where you can't see the guy's face, and then she's freaking out, and then there's a sense of urgency. She knows you can't see his face. She knows you're probably gonna think it's me. She knows all of this, and then what she tries to do is then manipulate you into thinking it is me, and then you're gonna think it is me, and then you're gonna attack, and then it just creates a really
it's true
bad situation. So we're gonna get into that video, all right, and we're gonna we're probably gonna talk about it. So let me get it here.
I love you,
Give me a
people.
second. We're gonna get it
Honestly,
down, and then we're gonna have a
I'll tell you
conversation
this.
about this.
I had my time with you and my fun. I have nothing else to show anyhow. For me now to just listen to MOnty with you, that's called sniping. That's being impolite. There's no point. I had my fun with you. I shared what I could share. I hope that you enjoy. We see what tomorrow brings. The weekend is right in front of the corner. I'm looking forward. And I think that I have a lot to show you and tell you about. I hope so. And yeah, I'm going to just check out MOnty. Angelo, my lovely Angelo, I hug you and I love you. Thank you so much for hanging out and always being there and being my support. Naughty by nature, thank you as well. Lazy. Boobies, thank you as well. Hazelnut. I didn't even see you before. Brandon Fishy and everyone that was here before. Thank you so much, and we see each other tomorrow. Now I'm gonna go check out MOnty. There's really no point for me to snipe him. It really makes no sense. That would really not make any sense because I have nothing else to show afterwards. It's like if you be short, it's like yeah, but I still have something to show afterwards. No, I don't have. I know when it makes sense and when it doesn't make sense. Now it doesn't make sense to snipe him. We can go watch him there. Everyone I say, and I will. Don't worry, I will talk about it tomorrow when I wake up. With that, I say thank you so much. I hug you and I say peace, peace, peace.